Thanks for joining us in worship, and I wanted to update you regarding the opening of our building on Sunday mornings. Jesus told us the two greatest commandments are to love the Lord our God with all of our heart, soul, mind, and strength, and to love our neighbor as ourselves. Loving our neighbor as ourselves often involves taking risk. It means that we go on risky mission trips at times. It means that we make ourselves vulnerable to care for one another. It means that we take risks to stand against injustice and oppression in whatever forms they present themselves. But at times, it also means that we mitigate the risk of hurting others. And right now, it means we're trying to mitigate the risk of spreading COVID-19. So we will not meet together in our building on Sunday mornings throughout the month of July, with the cases rising, with hospitalization rising. We know that one way that we can take steps to love our neighbor is by making sure that our families are safe and that our community as a whole is safe, making sure that we don't do anything to put vulnerable people at risk. So we're going to take those steps together this month as we also take steps to live into our mission together of building life-giving relationships with God, with each other, and with our community. We know that we can continue to live into our mission even when we can't meet on Sunday mornings. We do have our COVID task force team that's working together to make sure that when we do meet again, which we hope will be in August, but we can't guarantee anything right now, but that's the date we're shooting for. We hope that when we gather at that point in August, we will have everything lined out and be as safe as we possibly can. But until that time, stay connected with us through our worship videos and connect with us on Facebook, the Vista, and all the different ways that we can engage with one another and support one another during this time. So thank you for your understanding, and thank you for continuing to live into these greatest commandments of loving God and loving our neighbor. I also want to invite you this morning, if you haven't had a chance yet, I invite you to give an offering to God. So often, our finances feel like mountains or obstacles that are in front of us. But just like we talked about this morning, of when we have obstacles, we're called to trust in God and to bless others. So I invite you to give generously, and you can give through our website or through text messaging. But when we give, we are taking a step of faith, trusting in God and giving God thanks for what God has provided. And it's also saying this gift, God, that you've given me is being given back to you so that you can bless others, so that you can help other people in our church, that you can help other people in our community. And so thank you for your generosity and your faithfulness in giving. So as we close our worship series today, I invite you to continue to live into the mindset of trusting and blessing others. And as you do that, know that God is with you. God goes before you to show you the way, behind you to encourage you, beside you to befriend you, above you to watch over you, and within you always to give you peace. Amen.